Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Jupiter and Moon in 12th house. In astrology, the interpretation of the placement of celestial bodies like Jupiter and the Moon in specific houses of a natal birth chart can provide insights into a person's personality, strengths, challenges, and life experiences. The 12th house is traditionally associated with themes related to the subconscious, hidden matters, isolation, and spirituality. Here's a general interpretation of having Jupiter and the Moon in the 12th house. 1. Jupiter in the 12th house *. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, and spirituality. When placed in the 12th house, it can signify a strong connection between the individual and their inner spiritual world. People with this placement may have a deep interest in spiritual and philosophical matters. They may seek spiritual growth and enlightenment throughout their lives. There can be a tendency towards introspection and a desire to explore the depths of the subconscious mind. However, there is also a potential for self-indulgence or escapism, as the 12th house can be associated with hidden vices or tendencies to withdraw from reality. 2. Moon in the 12th house *. The Moon represents emotions, instincts, and the subconscious mind. When placed in the 12th house, there may be a strong connection between emotions and the hidden or subconscious aspects of one's psyche. Individuals with this placement may have intense, even overwhelming, emotional experiences that often remain hidden from others. They may struggle with understanding and expressing their feelings. There can be a tendency to retreat into the inner world during times of stress or emotional turmoil. This placement may also indicate a strong intuition and psychic sensitivity, as the 12th house is associated with the mystical and the unseen. It's important to note that astrological interpretations are highly individualized and depend on the entire birth chart, including the signs and aspects of the planets. Additionally, astrology is a complex field, and interpretations can vary among astrologers. To gain a more accurate and personalized understanding of the significance of Jupiter and the Moon in the 12th house of a specific birth chart, it's recommended to consult with a professional astrologer who can provide a detailed analysis based on the entire chart. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the implications of having Jupiter and the Moon in the 12th house of a birth chart. Jupiter in the 12th house, continued. Jupiter is associated with optimism and faith, and when placed in the 12th house, it can bring a sense of hope and belief in the unseen or spiritual realms. Individuals with this placement may have a strong desire to help others and may be drawn to charitable or humanitarian endeavors. There can be a tendency to experience personal growth and expansion through introspection, meditation, or dream analysis. On the flip side, if Jupiter's energy is not channeled positively, there may be a risk of overindulgence in escapist behaviors, such as substance abuse or excessive daydreaming. Moon in the 12th house, continued. The Moon's placement in the 12th house often indicates a deep emotional life that may not always be easily expressed or understood by others. Emotions can be intense and complex. People with this placement might feel a strong connection to the past, ancestral memories, or even past lives. This can contribute to a sense of nostalgia or a fascination with history and tradition. There may be a tendency to retreat from the outer world to seek emotional solace, which can manifest as a need for solitude or periods of introspection. Psychic and intuitive abilities may be heightened, but there can also be a vulnerability to absorbing the emotions and energies of others, which can be draining. The overall impact of these placements will also depend on the signs in which Jupiter and the Moon are located in the birth chart, as well as any aspects, angular relationships, they make with other planets. The 12th house, being the house of hidden or subconscious matters, often indicates areas where personal growth and spiritual development can be profound. but it may also point to challenges related to self-deception or the need to confront hidden fears and unresolved issues from the past. To gain a more accurate and detailed understanding of how these placements specifically affect an individual, it's recommended to consult with a professional astrologer who can analyze the entire birth chart in context. Certainly, here are some additional insights into having Jupiter and the Moon in the 12th house of a birth chart. Jupiter in the 12th house, continued. Individuals with Jupiter in the 12th house might find a deep sense of purpose or fulfillment in activities that involve serving others, such as working in spiritual or humanitarian fields, volunteering, or providing support to those in need. There may be a desire to explore and expand one's consciousness through practices like meditation, yoga, or dream analysis. These activities can lead to profound spiritual experiences and personal growth. This placement may indicate a strong connection to dreams and the subconscious mind. Paying attention to dreams and their symbolism could offer valuable insights. On the downside, there might be a tendency to idealize or romanticize spiritual or mystical experiences, which could lead to disillusionment if grounded spiritual practices are not pursued. Moon in the 12th house, continued. People with the Moon in the 12th house may have an innate sense of empathy and compassion. They can be deeply attuned to the emotions and needs of others, even if they don't always express their own emotions openly. This placement often indicates a rich inner world and a strong imaginative or creative potential. The individual may find solace and inspiration through artistic or creative pursuits. There can be a need for solitude and privacy to recharge emotionally. Regular periods of introspection and self-care may be essential. The Moon in the 12th house can suggest a deep connection to the collective unconscious, making the individual more receptive to collective or societal emotions and moods. In relationships, both of these placements may influence the individual's emotional and spiritual connection with partners. They might seek partners who share their spiritual or philosophical beliefs or who can appreciate their need for solitude and introspection. It's crucial to remember that astrology is a complex and multifaceted system, and a complete understanding of a person's personality and life path requires a comprehensive analysis of the entire birth chart. Individual experiences and expressions can vary widely even with the same placements due to the unique combination of signs, aspects, and house positions in an individual's chart. For a more personalized and detailed analysis, it's recommended to consult with a professional astrologer who can provide insights specific to your birth chart.